You're going through your month of fasting. How is that affecting you? It seems to not be affecting you at all.
I've been through it for 5-6 years, back in my VFL days as well. And I guess for me, Ramadan's it's a month for all Muslims that we really look forward to. And the club's put in a program where I don't get too fatigued and I get everything done and then go home and rest up and refuel and come back and do weights. But it's just making sure when I do break fast, I get the right food and the right drink and the right nutrients in to get me through the day and to get me through game day.
Can you talk us through like a regular day? Like, would you get up and have something to eat in the morning and then come to training? What's the go?
I'll just say on a main training day, I'll get up at 4:30. I'll eat some toast, some cereal, smoothie, fruit. For me, it's hard to stomach at that time, but I'll sort of force it down, and that sort of gets me through the main session. We finish around 11:30. I'll do recovery, get a massage. I'll go home, play the PlayStation for 30 minutes, and go to sleep for a couple of hours. And then after I break fast, I come back and do weights. And yeah, that's sort of the main training day. But for me, I've done it every single year since I was a young kid, so it's pretty normal to me now. But yeah, it's a month I look forward to.
Is there any food or anything you really miss throughout the day? What gnaws away at you?
It's not really the food, it's more the drink, the water, and I find that I wouldn't mind just a glass, even now, like I wouldn't mind the glass of water, but not so much the food. But when I do, when I can eat, there's days where I usually go all out and eat as much as I can, but then there's days I don't feel like I'm really hungry, but the water is probably the tough part.
What's your favourite meal to come home to at night?
Favourite meal? If it was up to me, I'll just eat sweets, but I like schnitzel, and there's some Lebanese dishes in there that my mum cooks up. So
obviously you've done it since you were a kid, but you've only been in a professional environment for 3 or 4 years. Like, what have you learned or changed much in that 3 or 4 years to cope with the obviously elevated levels of training that you need to?
It just comes back to the way we plan the program. Each year we learn new things, and the nutrition, John at the club and JC, Justin Cordy, we've all put in a program to really get me through the month. And for me, it's just learning more about myself and more about my body, and making sure I play every single game. And I guess I'm resting more, and I'm getting a bit more rest and more sleep when I can. But yeah, it may sound challenging, not being able to eat and not being able to drink. It's more of a mental game, but sort of when you overcome that first week, it sort of becomes easy.
And you've even got a couple of coaches on board, don't you, this year? Can you tell me a bit about that?
Yeah, there's been Dean Solomon and I think Matthew Primus, and there's been some staff as well and some players that have tried it a day or two, and it's good for the club to support me and to see what it's like to fast a day. And another reason we fast as Muslims is to see what the less fortunate are going through, and I guess for them to experience it for a day or two, really you sort of appreciate what we got and how easy we can get it.
Yeah.
Just one more, just on game day, does that throw up a different challenge altogether? Like, you'll play at sort of 7 o'clock this Saturday night. Is that a different challenge to training altogether?
Every game though, I'll go in with the intention to fast, but we play 7:25 this week, and sort of when you break fast, you make sure you get the right food in and the right drinks in to make sure I can perform on game day. But like I said, I've put a plan in place, and it's working so far, so I'm not going to change anything.